Hello and welcome. Welcome back if you've been here before. I have been planning to do a reading, a longer reading for the new moon solar eclipse in Libra that is happening on the 14th, which is tomorrow when I'm recording it. I've been planning to do this the entire week, but the energy just didn't feel right. Each time I wanted to record it, but also it's been a really intense week. And I was at the point where I was like, okay, maybe maybe I'm not meant to do this reading. And then just now, I had this energy that just came up all of a sudden. And I was like, ooh, what's this? And I realized if you've been having a difficult time this week, most likely there are things that have been coming up for you that is meant to um, expedite the next phase. What you have been trying to manifest, what you've set intentions on, whether that's consciously or subconsciously. But it's been extremely intense because we are feeling things collectively, and collectively there are things that we are becoming aware of and releasing. So um, be mindful of the fact that if you're empathic or sensitive, you are most likely, and even if you're not, my boys are coughing, even if you're not, you are most likely picking up on other people's energies. And often it can be the people that we are closest to, or that somehow we are mirroring each other, or you are meant to help them, or they are meant to help you work through something, or be a support for you, or you're on the same frequency, and so you sense each other. And a lot of what we feel can be someone else's energy and emotions. And it takes some practice, and just paying attention to sensing into your body, your emotions. Have I processed this before? Am I aware of this? Have I done the work with this? Have I made the physical changes? Have I addressed this? There's so many aspects to our journeys, and it's all about mindfulness. We have those on our path that are meant to um, walk with us for a certain time or for indefinitely. And we have those that they trigger stuff within us, and then we are meant to see it, become aware of it, heal it. And I don't like to use the word heal, because I feel like when you become aware of something and you consciously make a new choice, that is resolving that karma or that pattern. So yes, they'll trigger us, and once we learn the lesson, do the things, then that contract resolves, or that tie with them dissolves, and we can freely move on. And so the key is in becoming aware. Okay, so please, Spirit, tell me, what is this energy that I was sensing just now? We have the Two of Wands. What's this energy that I'm sensing? I feel like someone is ready to embark on a new path. There may have been two paths that you could have chosen, but now it's becoming clearer which one is the correct path. And someone is ready to embark on that path. I'm noticing the clouds in this picture, and that they're orange and pink. So sunset might be a significant time, but also the song, I don't know what it's called exactly, but something in the orange, I think it is. Let me see if I can pull it up, what the lyrics is, because somehow that seems significant. Luckily, my laptop is open, which it usually isn't. Zach Bryan, something in orange. Let's see what the lyrics say. It'll be fine by dusk, that I'm telling you. These things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your head between my collar and my jaw, I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. And I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, because if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. Okay, so this feels like someone is missing you. And there's sort of like a confusion or a tug and pull between their emotions or yours. Like they know that they miss you, but they feel like they shouldn't, or they're afraid that telling you how they feel, you won't feel the same. And there's something about when they wake up in the morning or even at sunset, but mostly I think in the mornings, um, where this person misses them. And there's something about the mind. To you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poisoned myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. Someone is afraid of losing someone. I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. Because orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light. Your voice only trembles when you try to speak. Take me back to us dancing. This wood used to creak. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all the things, the grass, trees, and the dew. How I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Please turn those headlights around. Oh. You have chosen a path. It's almost like you've been in this place that can be metaphorically, energetically, emotionally, or physically, or all of them. Um, and you've been wanting to move forward, but something might probably held you back, and now it's sort of like it's time to go. There's a globe here and a picture of a car and a surfboard, and it's almost like someone can sense that you're moving on, moving forward, or whatever. You might have communicated it, or subconsciously there's a knowing. Sometimes we don't realize these things consciously and we just feel it and we don't know what it is. Like there might just be sadness for no reason. Well, there's a reason, but you don't know what the reason is. Maybe they don't know it consciously or they won't acknowledge it. But someone is sad because they sense or they know that you're moving on. And that is the feeling that I was getting. And then I think these things can become energetically confusing because you might be ready to move on and move forward and go on this journey. You've made plans, but something holds you back, and you might think it's your own indecision, but it's you feeling somebody else tugging or somebody else's sadness that you might be leaving. Um, we have the Three of Swords and the World. So there's definitely some sort of heartache, whether this is you or someone else. It's like someone is screaming on the inside. And again, this can you can have a conscious knowing of this or not. Someone is screaming on the inside, like they feel tied up by the pain. Their heart feels broken, but it might be healing. I almost feel like this is you no longer wanting to stay in this place of perpetually healing. Like you've probably healed and now you're ready to move on because the cycle has ended. Like, you are here and you've already done the healing, you've already gone through the heartbreak, and now you're here. Happy, fulfilled, something has ended, new beginnings are starting or about to, and you're ready to take on the world. But there's still some emotional ties to something or someone. And I feel like I interrupted there by the door. 21 seems like a significant number. Something about at the age, around the age of 21, there was a significant transition in your life where a cycle came full. Like you might have started a new job, moved to a new place, started a significant relationship after some endings. Something happened around 21, and it's sort of like something similar happening now at this point. And now I want to sneeze. The world card is completion, joy, wholeness, achievement, happy endings, abundance, success, new levels of consciousness, literally traveling the world. So I feel like you want to move or travel. Um, and you might have stayed where you were because you needed to heal some stuff. The world brings one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. A large project or period in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's time to revel in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign that you're on the right path. Consciously step into the world's ascension energy and welcome this beautiful shift as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality. As you reach the stage of fruition, remain focused. Don't slacken your resolve as you glimpse the magic at the end of the long journey. Because it's time to follow through with your final steps and complete the cycle. Even in shadow, the world is a positive card that signals bliss and happy endings with oodles of positive energy on the way. I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. So maybe sometimes we need to just sometimes the healing, the work we've needed to do is done. And this feeling of wanting to scream is that you've now done what you needed to do in this space and it's time to move. And that can be literally or figuratively. Um, and take on the world, a new world. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Four of Swords. You needed time to rest. The Three and the Four of Swords is you had some healing, some pain, some heartache. So you were in this love nest, loving on yourself, resting, nurturing yourself. Um, and I think it's so cute. Like it looks like the strings that were sewing up her heart. She was sewing up her heart that she felt she was stuck to. She then started making something out of it. So you might have been, while you were resting or recovering, you might have been doing crafts, writing, journaling, knitting, cooking, gardening, something. And this being a nest, it's like now you can fly. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. The crows over there feels like negative energy, negative thoughts, maybe inner mental conflict, fighting with yourself, maybe even others. This being up in the air, there might be a lot of negative energies in the air, or think people are saying negative things, or you're hearing negative things. But you've come to the end of this. Tens is an end. Painful endings, crisis, being stabbed in the back, an opportunity to find healing, an opportunity to find hope and resiliency. Blinding truth, delusions lifted. Truth is painful because it indicates backstabbing or personal loss. This can mark an abrupt end to our current path and a jarring resolution in the form of a broken relationship, a broken dream, a fractured partnership, or a discontinued career path. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the most potent seeds of hope are always planted in their place. Remember that our wounds teach us about our greatest strengths and illuminate our innate ability to heal. Your dark night of the soul will be met. Sorry about the coughing. Well, and now I feel like I want to. Um, your dark night of the soul will be met with a beautiful new dawn that is filled with more light than you've ever experienced. Remain open to love and joy as you process this ending and look to the sunlight that awaits. Watching the sun peek over the horizon is the highest task of a bruised heart. I am healing every day. It's sort of like you have to keep looking towards the horizon. Maybe that feeling that you're feeling is you're no longer needing to be curled up in the nest, or to still claim, resonate, identify with this heartache, this pain, these painful experiences, um, the betrayal. You can now move forward, but someone might be someone that maybe the person that you had conflict with is caught up in their heads and they're still processing this, and you might be picking up on it. And you don't always have to do anything about it. Um, you can thank the awareness of someone else's energy, or you having the awareness that somebody else might be feeling some type of way about you, about what happened, and then you can let it go. You can set the intention to let it go. Okay, how do we close this out? Judgment. You're gonna feel liberated, like your soul has been set free. Because ultimately, what happens with this healing is that we purge, release low density energy, any subconscious, mental, emotional blocks, and possibly even the effects that it has in our body. So we can feel lighter and happier and freer. And then you can move and have a brand new beginning. Amethyst crystals might be significant, and I'm seeing the bangles on her bracelets on her wrist. Yellow, wear yellow possibly if you want to lift your spirit, to just sort of shift your energy. Let's get an oracle card to end this off. Okay, first I'm going to get an archetype card. Is there any energies that we still need to be aware of within self? Any energies? Two? I didn't want two. Oh, it's just one. The thief. Light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. And the shadow attribute is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Okay, so during this process of feeling betrayal and hurt, obviously there are things about ourselves that we need to become aware of, but also things about other people that we become aware of. And there might be things around money, creative ideas, or affection. that maybe there have been people that have been taking from you, whether that's money, your ideas, your energy, something. Um, but these things shed light on people wanting to take from you or feeling like they need you. Doesn't mean that you need to oblige, um, but it it illuminates the fact that you have something. You have a lot of love, or you have a gentle spirit, or you have a generous spirit, or you have tangible resources or skills. If say people are gossiping about certain aspects of you, it might be that it's something that they see in you that they wish they had. And so oftentimes some people can try to take that from you or diminish you or make you feel less than. You don't have to take that on. And sometimes we can't see ourselves clearly or others clearly until painful things happen. Um, but we can let go of that healing phase and that pain by knowing next time around we'll be able to identify this, and we don't have to fear it. We can then choose, this is not something I want to entertain, this is not how I want to be, this is not how I want to live, this is not the type of thing I want to do, and make a different choice, make a new choice. Okay, let's close this out. An oracle card. People, professional assistance. Someone might need professional assistance with a matter, whether that has to do with work or a project or something legal, or therapy or healing, or I don't know, someone needs, where's the book for this? Someone needs professional assistance, or you might be able to provide others with assistance in a professional way because of the experiences you've had. A man and a woman are working together in a library. These people are experts in their field and you can rely on them for their advice. The potential for great assistance is open to you now. So don't hesitate to pursue it. Look at your life to find the areas where professional help might be required. An accountant can assist you in business. A broker might be able to answer important investment questions. A lawyer may be necessary to settle a dispute, whether recent or long-standing. In the upright position, this card could also indicate a new direction in your career. You may be drawn to helping others in a professional capacity, whether it's business or law or party planning or coaching. If you've been thinking about becoming a professional assistant of some kind, now is a good time to start. And the affirmation says, the wisdom of the world abounds. Great assistance brings the information and the solutions I am looking for. So often the things that we access on our journey to heal, to grow, to evolve is what will become part of our purpose in our work, whether that is, um, a job or a spiritual purpose or whatever. Um, that often becomes part of our purpose, whether you are the one that is needing to seek assistance of some kind, someone to support you or give you the right guidance or information through something, um, or you'll be the one that will be doing this for others. Okay, that is the reading. At the bottom of the deck we have peace. If you are not already there, you'll soon be above the clouds of chaos, um, and things will be beautiful. Swans are significant there, but you're moving into a phase of peace, and you can now, if there's still these lingering things from the cycle you've just closed out, you can set the intention, speak the affirmation, affirm to yourself that you are now at peace and you've done the work, you've closed out the cycle, um, and it's safe and okay for you to just be. I hope this was helpful in some way. If you've made it to the end of this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you again in another video.